Thank you, Memphis! So happy to be here. This is my first trip anywhere near this part of the country. It's long overdue, and it's perfect to be spending this time with you guys. I would just like to ask you, if you would please, not to film the entire talk, so when it goes on YouTube, people won't fall asleep. But I don't mind if you, film little segments, and you can take as many pictures as you like. So thank you so much for inviting me here. I am here because of you, because of my loyal fans and supporters and people who understand, love, and get anime. Such an amazing art form, so incredible in so many ways, such challenging storylines that don't spoon-feed you the plots, that keeps everything interesting, that kills off main characters, kills series just when two main characters are this close to coming together. See you, Space Cowboys. Anime. It makes me excited, it breaks my heart, it pays my mortgage. Thank you. Thank you. So this is your panel. This is your time to pick my brain for any information, any topics you'd like to cover, anything you'd like to ask me. It always seems the best way to do that is to line up on the microphone. I can give you a quick overview of my career if you'd like. Is that a good place to start?
Yeah!
Okay. I was an actor since I can remember. I started off as a little girl doing impressions of my friends and family that soon turned into mockery. And I learned to vary my voice and come up with different character voices. I started by impersonating my mother. She was one of my first people that, oh, honey, I don't want to answer the phone. No, hello, how are you? One of my favorites, and I do a number of impressions of all my coworkers and friends. I used to do all kinds of imitations in school. When I was in elementary school, I used to get in trouble for it. Most of the time, they didn't know who was making those voices. The teacher would turn around and wonder, and I would sit very innocently, and from there, I just went on to following my career as an actor in the crazy, very unstable world of insecurity as an actor, where you never know when you're going to work, you never know when you're going to get rejected, but you just keep trying and trying for those jobs. And something clicked with the voiceover for me. I always felt like I would end up working in animation. It was something that I grew up loving. All the old Hanna-Barbera and Warner Brothers and Disney stuff. Of course, there was Kimba the White Lion, which kind of was a liaison for me getting exposed to anime, and a number of other shows in the early days. And then one of my friends who was a live sound engineer, who would do big arena concert sound, was in between tours, and he was working at a studio called Harmony Gold, or working for Harmony Gold, in a studio in Hollywood called Intersound. And he said, with all those voices and crazy people that live inside you, you should come and check out what we're doing with this animation project I'm working on. And I was like, yes! Sure, I can come by. Yeah. So I went to this session and I was observing all these people auditioning for this amazing art form I'd never seen before, this dramatic soap opera-like animated serial. And we'd never heard of anything like that in the US, certainly not in prime time. And it was destined to be end up in syndication eventually, but to air in the States. And I kept thinking, I can do this. These people are going in and they're matching their voices to the picture, and this is something I just know I can do. And suddenly there was a no-show, and there was a big break in the schedule, and the producers turned around and said, would you like to audition? And I was like, oh! And I started trying to make my voice match the characters that were on screen and make everything massaged into place so it sounded as if the characters were speaking English. And I thought, this is an amazing art. This is the most incredible cool art form. You can use very much a right brain approach to being creative, yet it's very technical and left brain. And I just thought, this is perfect for me. Let me keep trying. And then I heard myself back, and I thought, oh my God, I sound like crap. And well, at least these nice people are giving me a try. I'll just do, oh, another line, okay, yeah, I'll try another line, okay, sure. And then playback. If you're like, oh, it's okay, okay. And another line, great, I'll do another line. And I thought, well, thank you everybody for, amusing me and letting me try. Gosh, I hope I can come back here again and try again. I've got to get better. And that was the end of that experience, and I didn't hear anything for many, many weeks, maybe a few months. And suddenly I got a phone call one day saying, Miss Lee, you've been cast in Robotech. And that was my first audition. So I was playing the perfect character for being new to this whole art form. Vanessa Lee, it's one of the bridge bunnies with the big eyes and the big glasses, and sir, I think that there's an asteroid coming at us and I just know we're about to crash. Vanessa, calm down, we're gonna be okay. So it was perfect for me starting at that point. And from there, Carl Masek, whose vision it was of Robotech, really kind of plucked me out of the background, out of the chorus, and started giving me lead characters. And pretty soon we were doing, gosh, there's a number of shows we did. It eventually turned into Vampire Hunter D. That was many years later. Tragic Charlotte, who was always on the verge of a breakdown. It felt like she was about to lose it at any moment. We did Nadia of the Blue Water, and we did Tenchi. Tenchi in Space, Tenchi in all the different Tenchi characters. I did The Dirty Pair. I did Ixer 1. Somebody brought me an Ixer 1 to sign today. That was awesome. And I did a very epic kind of legendary show called Ninja Scroll. Early days, and I really learned the art form, and I just grew to love it more and more. And there aren't a lot of roles for women comparatively to men, so I started seeing my colleagues like Barbara Goodson and Laura Cody and Edie Merman and who else, Becky Okowski, and all the women that I looked up to so much. They were all playing male characters, boys. And I thought, hey, if I want to work more, I better bust out a male character. And pretty soon after that, I got cast for a little character in Digimon called TK. And TK was one of the bestest little boys I ever played, because he had a big brother named Matt, and Matt is the bestest of all the Digimons for sure. And of course, he's my Digimon Patamon. He's my favorite. So that kind of opened up a new avenue for me, and one of the other better known characters I played after that was a little older, and he was Yahiko of the Komiya Kishin style, who's totally in love with Kenshin! Kenshin, I love you! Seemed like it to me. So I wanted to be more full-time and really, as my husband said, just jump off that cliff and be full-time in anime and animation and do all things involving it. So I started working on adapting scripts and working from the raw translations and writing the sync. I found I had a knack for that. I've got a musical background. I was a singer already and been a choreographer and a dancer my whole life. So I found that those skills really helped me with the sync and making things sound very organic and natural as far as writing dialogue, and just kind of addressing all that stuff from a viewer's perspective and thinking in terms of what would the fans really like to see, what would make something seem, how could I make a title sound like it really was designed to be in English, but honor the Japanese, the spirit of the Japanese in every way. And it just was very challenged by the art form, and just decided I wanted this to really be my career. It's not what I set out to do, but it's what I ended up doing, and I embrace it completely. So from there, I began working directing, and I was working on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I was playing a character, Alpha 6. Aye, aye, aye! Warning, Rangers! We're about to crash! And then I was doing a live action series. Let's see. This is, the character's Mango. I have Mongo, and I have to think of Masked Rider. I was the voice of the car, and she said things like, "Step on the gas, we're out of here." And I got a little car souvenir, and you push the button, and it's my voice really compressed. Like, "Step on the gas, we're out of here." So I was like, I can be the voice of toys. This is awesome. Yes. So I started working with Mattel, and that's led to other roles with Monster High. I played Never Denial, kind of a bitchy older sister of Cleo. I play Chrissy on Polly Pockets, and I'm working on Bleach as Yoruichi. But no matter how long I keep him in Waco Mundo, he just doesn't seem to get it. Give him 100 years when he's as old as me. And I also play Urudo in Kisuke Shop. And Kisuke, not Kisuke, Kisuke Shop. And Tatsuki, who's kind of, defensive and protective of Ichigo, and probably likes girls. And most of my characters do. Or they greet girls by giving them double honk. Like Tina Foster in, what is that show? It'll come to me in a moment. I did Wendee in Tenjo Tenge. Oh no, Tenjo Tenge, I was Maya. Haregu, I was Wendee the Mama. And let's see, what else am I doing now? Working on Blue Exorcist. That's and I'm not sure if I can name everything else, but I've given you a good long list of anime. There's tons of video characters that I've done. Black Rose and Dot Hack. I direct the Tales of series. Tales of Symphonia, Tales of the World, Tales of Syria. And it's amazing how video games has really opened up a whole new avenue of job opportunities and creative endeavors for actors that love using their voice as their instrument. And the way I approach it, pouring my heart and soul into each line that I deliver, and the fact that you guys get that and it matters to you means so much to me, and I am hugely humbled by all of your kindness, your sweet comments, all that you give me, and having an opportunity to spend time with you in person here in Memphis for the first time.